Hey guys, what's going on? This is Yatrava here, and in this video we're gonna look at Clerk Billing. If you don't know Clerk already, Clerk is an authentication solution for your application. They provide you the infrastructure for authentication, so you don't need to worry about like where you can store your users and stuff. They give you everything from social authentication to multi-factor authentication, everything, and they own the authentication part of your application. Now they are also including Stripe in there, so whenever somebody tries to subscribe, the Stripe subscription will be linked to the user automatically. You don't need to worry about anything, webhooks and stuff. You don't need to do any of that. You just need to use Clerk's APIs to create subscriptions and stuff, and the user will be linked automatically, and it will be like subscriptions will be managed by Stripe. It like Clerk itself. Whenever the user decides to unsubscribe, Clerk will automatically remove the role, and it also gives you pretty cool APIs to interact in your application to get if the user is authorized to view some sort of content or not. So in this video we're gonna look at Clerk Billing. We are gonna try it out, and I'm gonna give you my opinion. So yeah, and before we move on, I'm also working on a BetterAuth version of this video. BetterAuth is an open source alternative of Clerk. I think it's not that easy as using Clerk, because Clerk gives you end-to-end pieces. You don't need to worry about anything. In BetterAuth you need to set up the server yourself and do stuff, but it's open source, so you gotta do all of that. But BetterAuth was the first one to jump on this, so I'm gonna create a video on this pretty soon, just for comparison stuff. I'm not biased, and like this video is not sponsored by anyone, it's just me trying to create a video. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, we'll look at their page, and then we are gonna start with doing everything else, like our coding stuff. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so we are on the Clerk billing page, clerk.com/billing. It says subscription billing without the headache. Clerk billing is the easiest way to implement subscriptions for B2C and B2B applications. No payment integration code to write, no UI work, and no webhooks. Define and manage plans directly in Clerk, so you don't need to touch Stripe and do anything. Set up plans in Clerk's dashboard, create a pricing page with the pricing table component, and let users manage the subscriptions through Clerk's profile components. Like people can just open their profile and using the components you provide, the components that Clerk provides, and they can manage the subscription through that, and you don't have to do any type of coding to manage that. Access user and subscription data in one place. Clerk automatically updates and stores your customer subscription status alongside the user data, eliminating the need of complex synchronization code and ongoing maintenance that it requires. If you have used Stripe before, you know that their webhook is a very not so good experience to deal with, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this really helps. No webhooks, so you like Stripe manages like Clerk manages everything. You don't need to get all that headache yourself. Billing aware authorization checks. Use Clerk's has a helper to control access based on customer plans, features, and permissions. There are two ways. There's product component, and there's has function. I don't really like this way. I don't really like to put things like this in the JSX itself. Like this is like there can be exceptions, but I don't really like this way. I would much rather use ternary, but like I don't like this way at all. I like the has way. Like you have defined what you plans you are trying to fetch on the top of the component itself, and then you are using conditions. I like this way much better, but like I'm not imposing my opinions on you. If you like the protect component a lot more, if you think that it's much more cleaner, go for it. Then we have connect with Stripe to accept payments, let Clerk handle the recurring billing logic. So again, like I haven't used Clerk billing ever. This is my first time using it in this video. My assumption is they're using Stripe Connect. Stripe Connect is an offering from Stripe which allows platforms like Clerk to create accounts on our behalf, on the user's behalf, and they can like do other stuff, and like the user can finally get payouts using Stripe Connect. I will create a new video on Stripe Connect pretty soon. I think it's a pretty cool concept if somebody wants to make a platform that takes payments and pays out to their users. So yeah, straightforward and predictable pricing. 0.7% plus Stripe's transaction fee payable directly to them. No upfront cost, no surprises. So like any transaction you do, it would be 0.7%. I think it's fine. It's fine. You know, like this is where I would think that better odds shines, but like again, like they need to make money, they are a company, so yeah, I'm not gonna bash. I think they also make it way more easier than better odds. So yeah, integrate Clerk Billing with the framework of your choice, Next.js and React. We are gonna look at those. Reliability, yeah, you can just check all the security stuff. You can check everything else. We are gonna click on Next.js. It says that Clerk Billing allows customers to purchase recurring subscriptions. To get started, choose between the business models. Okay, now this like I am a content creator. I would go for this. Like if you have specific use case, go for that. Um, enable billing setting the Clerk dashboard, create a plan, add features to the plan, add a pricing page. So it's as simple as doing pricing table, control access with features and plans using the has method. So it's that easy, you know. So I'm just gonna go to dashboard. I'm gonna open the dashboard in the new tab. I'm gonna walk through the process, and then I'm also gonna create a new Next.js application, and we're gonna go with that. So yeah, let me sign in. I'll create a new one, billing tutorial, and yeah, I'm just gonna use these methods and gonna create a new application. Yeah, perfect. And we can set this up, but I do want to go to subscriptions first and get started. Set up Clerk Billing, create a plan. Now let's add a new plan. I'm gonna name it Pro plan. This is a Pro plan which does nothing but shows the Pro text in your dashboard, which is very scammy, but yeah, you know, whatever. And monthly base fee, I think it's gonna be 20. Annual discount, monthly base fee. Oh, so they also have this feature, but it's fine. We just want the monthly plan here, but if you want, you can also do this. Publicly available. You know what? We are just gonna do this. Monthly base fee is gonna be 20, and this is gonna be 100. Annual monthly base fee must be equal or less than monthly base fee. Oh, so this is monthly, this is not annually. Okay, so we're just gonna go with 15, I guess. Publicly available. Yeah, so if you want this pricing to be private for whatever reason, add feature, some random feature, the most random feature. Okay, I should probably say pro feature. Pro feature. Like we are doing the least effort, at least. Like if you are trying to make some kind of thing, at least have it here, you know. I think it's also good for compliance. You probably should be adding it here. They would probably be reviewing it at some point. But yeah, we will also create one more plan. We'll create a new plan called as Pro Max. Pro, but just displays Max in front of it. And this is going to be $200. But if you use the annual one, we are just going to use $150. Which is going to be $1,800 per year. I'm taking a page out of OpenAI's book right here. Learn from me. I'm the most genius person. You are like, you can learn pricing from me, nobody else. Atharva Devastale, right here. Subscribe to his channel right now. Okay, that was bad. Okay. Okay, you can add the same feature. So if you can create basically a set of features and you can add it to any plan you want. So of course I want the Pro feature in the Pro Max but I also want a new Pro Max feature here, which is only going to be for Pro Max people. Alright, so I have these two features. Now I'm just gonna click on save. Perfect. And now apparently I should be able to just go and run with this. This is development mode, minded. We are not going to use real card stuff, but now we need to go on with all of this stuff, which should be fairly simple. So let's get started. We are gonna create a new Next.js application. I'm gonna go to my YouTube folder, and now we are gonna create a new Bunex, create next app, clerk billing test. Yes to everything. Just do whatever you want at this point. I don't care. Uh, after this is done, we can simply get started. We need to install the package first. So we will use. They don't have bun option here. What a bummer. But okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna copy the add part here, and I'm just gonna say bun add clerk Next.js. Shouldn't take a lot of time. Maybe it's because I'm streaming right now. It's taking a lot of time. I'm just gonna do cursor dot to open it in cursor. It opened on my monitor. I'm gonna bring it here. Oops, it opened the entire thing. I don't. Okay, I did a mistake. I installed the packages in the completely wrong directory. So I'm just gonna do rm rf package.json node modules bun.log, and then we are gonna go into the clerk billing test, and we're gonna do bun add clerk Next.js installed. Okay, now we are just gonna do cursor dot, and now we can move forward. Sorry for that little problem right there, but now if we can go to package.json, we can actually see clerk is installed here. Now we can simply just copy. I don't care about the secret keys, you can see it because I'm gonna delete this project anyways. I'm gonna do env.local. But my advice is that you should probably never share this environment variable. You should keep this as private as possible. I'm being responsible. I'm like, I just said I don't care, but I'm gonna be responsible because I'm gonna delete this project after this video is done shooting. So yeah. So now we need to update the middleware. So let's create the new folder called as file called as middleware.ts. Paste this, and now next thing we need. I like this about clerk because this is so easy to do. We just need to add the clerk provider. Yeah, we are just gonna add the clerk provider. We don't need anything else for now. We will configure everything ourselves. And the layout, we need to add clerk provider. How is it? Is it above HTML? Yeah, it is. So let's add clerk provider. I'm gonna let cursor do. Okay, cursor doesn't want to do it. Okay, perfect. And now next, what do we need to do? Create first user. Okay, you know what? Adding this is not really that bad of an idea. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, need to import all the components and stuff. Alright, now let's go to localhost 3000. Yeah, we need to start the server. What kind of stupid person I am. Let's do this. Oh, we have a spammer. I probably should stop the display for the chat right now. By the way, I'm streaming live on Twitch. Don't go to the link. I'm probably gonna blur it away anyways. Don't go to the link. They are okay. So I'm just gonna reload, and hopefully we can see the page now. It's a bit slow. It's taking some time, but we will get there. Okay, it says sign in and sign up. I'm just gonna click on sign up right now, and I'm gonna continue with Google. It says development mode. We haven't yet touched the clerk billing stuff yet, but we will do that as soon as possible. So yeah, let's just sign in, continue. Yeah, perfect. Now we have this button. We can manage account, which is perfect because we should be able to see our subscription stuff here after we do try to I wonder why it's not appearing already. Maybe after we subscribe it's going to have. So on the main page we are gonna have the pricing table. I'm gonna remove everything, we don't need any of this. And the error we were getting before is just the hydration error, because I'm using Grammarly as an extension, which is annoying, but like whatever. Pricing table, just save this, and now we probably should see something here. So let's wait. Pricing table cannot be rendered while the billing is disabled. What do you mean billing is disabled? We just set up billing right now. What do you mean? Oh, so we had created plans, but we hadn't enabled billing. Okay, makes sense. Billing is enabled. I don't know why that was. Okay, there are a few more options. It says Clerk Development Gateway or Stripe account. I can connect my Stripe account. Okay, so there is a Clerk Development. We will check things out. I think it's if we want to like connect a custom Stripe account for that, for testing and stuff. But yeah, I like this that if I click on build annually it changes for both, and it also shows the free plan as well. First of all, I'm gonna you know what, I wanna actually use the has operator first, so that we can like actually try things out. How do I use the has operator? Can you show me? Await auth, and now then we can just say has feature. Oh, so we okay, there's no type safety here though, so yeah, and it's kind of impossible to have unless there is some way, but yeah, has pro and has pro max, so I'm just gonna have that as well. So this is a server component, so we can use await auth here. Don't use this in client component, there might be some other APIs to do it, but since we are using Next.js, we can simply use this in a server component. Pro feature, and I think the Pro Max has Pro feature and has Pro Max feature, so let's just Pro Max feature, not Pro Master. Are you stupid? I just said Pro Max. Pro Max feature, is that the name really? Like let's just check once more again. Subscription plans, hello, we just configured our plans. Where are they exactly? Is this okay? Okay, I see them now. Pro feature, what's the ID? Can I see the ID? Pro feature, and how about Pro Max feature? It's Pro Max feature. Okay, it was right. So now what I want to do is, yeah, perfect. That's the only thing I want to do. Like it's not even that difficult. Okay, now let's go for the annual plan, and I'm gonna subscribe for Pro. Now it says use test card, which I like. You know, like Clerk is giving you a really good development environment. So yeah, let's just pay with test card. You don't even need to add anything. Payment was successful. Continue. And now I guess this page should get reload. It doesn't. So maybe I need to reload myself. Where is, I have the Pro feature, right? So why does this need to have await by any chance? Why is it not appearing? Am I doing something wrong? Let's check the documentation. Has await auth, has plan, and has okay. It can be the plan or feature, so we need the feature here. You can of course do it by plan, but I'm gonna do it by feature. Now we have the Pro feature, and then I'm gonna switch to this plan now, and 1620, and I like that it automatically detected the amount which I already paid for Pro, and I think it's Pro rated as well, so I think it's really cool. And let's just click on continue. Now it says Pro Max feature as well. Yeah, the layout is a little broken, but UI is not really the part of this tutorial. But anyways, now it automatically, I didn't need to reload it, so the problem was that it needs to be feature here, but you can also do plan stuff. Now next thing I want to check is if we go to manage account, can we, yeah, we do see billing here, and we see the option to switch plans, and we also see option to add more options to pay, and we have statements here. What if I just go here and cancel my subscriptions? Oh, we also have the option to switch to monthly. This is an instant hit, like this is an instant hit. If you're using Clerk, this is the single like Clerk Billing, you need to use it. I really like this feature. This took time from the Clerk team, but I think this is a banger. The amount of stuff you don't even need to configure and they have baked in is like insane. Let me just cancel the subscription. It says that okay, it's active till May 20, and then it's gonna, yeah, I wonder if I can just try to go to the users section and try to manage subscription myself. If I go to subscriptions here, can I just try to do something? Can I Pro Max, can I try to do something? Okay, let me just resubscribe again and see what happens. And let me just go ahead and refresh this. It gives me an option to cancel the subscription. Cannot be undone. Cancelled it. Yeah, there's no way for me to revoke the subscription, I think so. Which I think sucks, because a lot of time people take advantage of your subscription, but this also means that you should be mindful about your subscriptions plans as well. I really hope there was a way, like you can of course ban the user if they are like trying to like abuse your system as well, like something like that. But yeah, I really hope there's a way for like us to just straight away disable the subscription, because Stripe allows you to do that. And I think that it's gonna allow you to do it in like the production one, because it's going to be linked to a real Stripe account. And rather than that, I haven't tried it in production of course, but like you can. And let me know. There was also a Stripe option there before we saw it. But yeah, initial impressions, I think this is cool. I like it. Clerk made this so easy. You don't need to worry about a lot of things that Stripe makes you worry about. This is just amazing. Just amazing. I cannot just say anything else about this. So yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you got to learn something new. I use Stripe Billing right now. I hadn't used it before, and I am really blown away by the experience. I think it's the best kind of like subscription experience if you're using Clerk already. And I think this gives you more reason to switch to Clerk, I guess. You like, if you're having authentication, most likely if you're not a free app, you most likely also have going to have billing and stuff. And I think this is really cool. If you are running on a subscription model, 0.7% isn't even that. If you're selling like if you're some kind of SaaS, I would like honestly use this if I'm using Clerk on any of my projects. And if 0.7 is a business decision, that won't hurt me. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. You learned something new. It was pretty straightforward. It was pretty easy, and Clerk team really worked hard to try to make it a very frictionless experience. So yeah, that's it for this video. Subscribe for more content on this channel. Like the video to show me some support. Leave some comment, like any type of content you would like to see in the future on this channel. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna go. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.